That's one of the most violent sects. Lovely. Let's go investigate. To make some new friends or enemies. Excuse me. Destination, send an away team. Need a lot of engineering, some medical. And you kind of cover all three. So, Paris. The inside of the radar shows signs of massive explosion, no sign of the crew. Scan for life signs. What happened here? Medical examination reveals no signs of conventional weapons. Suggestions how we found the origin of the explosion. Others show signs of massive pre-explosion energy surge that originated in a irradiated area behind a force field. There's a strange console inside the force field. It could be the origin of the explosion, but the radiation is preventing us from coming in closer. How should we proceed? Despite the severe radiation exposure, the away team examines the console, which contains traces of Federation technology. Injured, the away team returns to Voyager. Hell yeah. How are you level 4 already? God damn, lady. Seems Caisson's tried to install Federation technology. We're unsure why. Can't we transport it out to examine it? Not with the levels of the clonic radiation. We could create a subspace bubble and build an expander. Let's go with the expander. We'll risk our lives no matter how expensive it is. How did they get their hands on Federation tech? The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them. I don't like this. Technology changed hands. Maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Yeah, Seska. Engineer Seska was unaccounted for. I was picking mushrooms. Caisson ambushed me. Right. I suggest interviewing the Caisson survivor, Captain. Captain, this raises serious security concerns with Marquis personnel in critical areas. This is about you being passed over as chief engineer, isn't it, Carrie? No, Torres. It's about security. Convenient timing, Carrie. Almost like someone wanted to make the Marquis look like the perfect scapegoats. Enough. We'll determine the truth behind, the truth through a proper investigation. Six-pated Captain Genoway. It's the Caisson. His blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete pyrocyte replacement to save him, requesting authorization. Were you equipped for this procedure? I've already run a crew compatibility analysis. I also noticed Ensign Seska never provided a birth sample. I had a childhood disease and I was warned never to donate blood. I already found a compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a blood sample for general medical purposes. Don't see the point, Proctor. Ordered, yeah, provide the sample. About the case on patient. Use the surgical device, yes, the one we got. Good news, the case unstable. High chance they will survive. Good, let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the expander. This way. Okay. Don't lose my shuttle. Hydroponics bay, hell yeah. I want to take advantage of my high morale as much as possible. Boom, baby. Four crew got injured. Bloody hellfire. Okay, we're at max. I gotta boost this up now. Energy is essential to power rooms. Any energy not used is wasted. Use the battery compartment to store excess energy. Okay. if I'm using... Oh, it's only every 10 cycles I get that. Hmm. Okay. We're losing too much excess energy. I mean, I've already built the thing. Do I need to build an additional one? Okay. Missing tech. Hmm. Hi. 2 Kazon instrument raiders are approaching. They're hailing us. Open a channel. Kazon vessel. This is Captain Janeway and Kulu, first mage of the Kazon Nistrum. What have you done to our ship? We responded to a stress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. A demand to speak with him. I had not refused the demand. Sure. We should question survivor first, without outside influence. I demand to see my crewman. Allow the visit. We'll recover. A few physicians could achieve such a... Yeah. I'll take him back to my ship. I prefer you stay here. We found Federation technology on our ship. I don't want some answers. Very well, Captain. At least allow me a moment with them. Janeway and the doctor turn away, granting Kulu a moment of privacy. As tense silence fills the room, broken by a hum of biomonitors. Suddenly, a faint rattle, the sound of a sharp intake of breath. Janeway and the doctor turn around. Pulls a small device from the Kazon's neck, quickly concealing it in his sleeve. Within seconds, the Kazon patient starts to sink violently, then he collapses. He's dead. What have you done? Me? Captain, he simply expired. Get off my ship. Get ready to recover the console. Consider an act of war. Well. Boldly go to Weaver. YouTube channel, thanks. Yep, I appreciate that. No, I'm keeping the ship. Fuck this guy. I'm not going to argue with the captain who murders his own crew. Don't get in the way, Kulu. Your technology makes you brave, Captain. But you have only one ship. There are 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't negotiate with murderers, Kulu. Janeway out. Janeway to over 18. Get ready to recover the console. I need survivalists, so... You? High engineering, boom, so that basically fills that quota. Is anybody who does both? I mean, you'll help out as well with some survival stuff. Captain, we're back on the radar. But the bridge engine is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. We'll use you. Cool. Control the explosion. The team blows a large hole in the door. Bridge has been tampered with. How should we proceed? Survivalist. Chakotay is technically a red shirt. But he's a commander, so I don't want to lose him. A thorough search reveals that someone has been here recently. They noticed a trap next to the force field and disarm it. Whoever's on the bridge didn't want us to recovering the console. Use the expander to rotate the force field away from the console. Hell yeah. Console's fused to surroundings. Suggestions, Captain? Use them. Boom. The way team uses precise laser bursts to sever the fused connections. Console is freed, though not too much to look at. The Voyager team returns with the console. Cool. Hell yeah. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Damn straight. Console recovered, Captain, is indeed from Voyager. What's it supposed to be? Analyze it? Don't analyze it. Why would I not analyze it? No chance the thing was fried in the explosion. Fucking hell. Well, no matter what it was supposed to be, we know it was Federation technology. Voyager technology. We have a traitor on board. Captain, I propose a full investigation, which will require I suspend my other duties. Approved. With Tuvok currently unavailable, his duties as Chief for Security will temporarily covered by Lieutenant Nuez. As a no-nonsense military man, Lieutenant Nuez is always prepared for any contingency. He'll make sure every security protocol is strictly observed, leaving no room for error. Lieutenant Nuez was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. Sure. Alrighty then. Hull reinforcement might be nice. Increase XP for away heroes, that also pretty sexy. Oh, crew quarters, yes. I need better. I mean, it's only 10, where the other one does 12, but I wish it would switch to normal, no, what's it called? Premium rations instead of emergency. So close, yet so far. Captain, I've completed my investigation. Docked onto the bridge, I've analyzed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is Kardashian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. Goddamn Kardashians. This is crazy, impossible. You want me to believe Seska's a Kardashian agent who infiltrated the Marquis? Ensign Seska's being a Kardashian agent isn't as far-fetched as you might think. It's a common trick to use cosmetic alteration for infiltration. Yeah, Starfleet does it all the time with, to avoid, like, Prime Directive stuff. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An unauthorized transmission was sent to Kazon a week ago. It originated from in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also found encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicator materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Summarize all the clues again. I mean, she's a Kardashian. It was her code that was used, but it was his console. Yeah, Lieutenant Crow resents Torres' appointment. He may have attempted to frame the Marquis as a traitor. It was Seska who was close to Kazon in the cave, providing a perfect opportunity to transfer materials. Furthermore, Seska is a Kardashian spy within the Marquis, to be exact. While conclusive, does not help credibility. Finally, both transmissions from Carey's stations and Seska's security code were easy to find. Was this a clumsy cover-up or deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst. Why do I feel like it was Carey? Charged with treason by transferring Federation technology to the Kazon. You violate the Prime Directive. Me, a traitor? Exactly what Seska wants. You're falling into a trap. My decision stands. The security will escort you to the brig. Charged for treason. He'll never prestige your people. Wait, Carey. Yes, Carey. Well, Janeway, I was been thinking. We could benefit. That doesn't help me. Be sure. We could benefit each other. Food replicator in exchange for protection and alliance. I won't be. Yeah, we won't be backmired. Foolish woman, you underestimate the case on Nistrum. Captain's allies are crucial out here. We can't afford. Remind her of Voyager's values. You know the Prime Directive, Seska. We must not compromise our principles. Principles? Oh look. Look where they got Carey. He really made a convenient scapegoat. Your leadership is flawed as your judgment, Janeway. But I'll do what's necessary. Computer, oh, so it was you. Fuck! I don't want to be like racist towards the freaking Kardashian, but goddamn Kardashians. Triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Override. Identify the location. Color's vessel. Get ready to stop. Oh, let us escape. Told you I told you laying hands on our ship would be considered an act of war. This is the price of defiance.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy is surrendered.
Get the fuck out of here.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Fire everything. Wow. I wrecked them. Report. Gizel raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with color. It is probable Seska and Color will seek revenge. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. Now I have to go remedy something. Ugh. Lieutenant Carey, I owe you an apology. I was wrong. I was misled. Apology? You accused me of treason. I tried to warn you about Seska, and you threw me in the brig. Yeah. Well, okay. Good riddance. It'll be a burden I'll have to carry. Okay. Scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace disturbances indicate it's collapsing rapidly. Investigate right away. But this will have to remain for next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Oh, jeez, I'm crying. I need some food. I will be back maybe later, but also I'll try again tomorrow. But until then, take care, love your faces, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.